In this video, we're going to review the Flame King Smart Propane Scale, which is actually a fairly inexpensive scale, less than $25. The Flame King Smart Propane Scale. It's a Bluetooth, so you set the tank on the scale, and then you have to download an app, and then the app will give you the level of the tank. And not a whole lot to it. It just looks like a ring in the box. And it looks like it takes a couple of batteries, which I'm sure are not included. So it looks like 2 AA. And we'll put the batteries in here. And we do have a power switch being on the underside. I kind of wonder about the validity of that. It would be easier if it was maybe on the side. It's really pretty difficult to get your finger under there. It's about 2 1/4 inches high, but the tank bottom recesses into the donut a little bit. So let's compare the height. With the donut, we're looking at about 18 3/4 of an inch high, and without the donut, we're about 18 1/4. So this adds about a 1/2 inch to the height. Unfortunately, I can't use the scale for my propane because I don't have enough room for the thickness and yet be able to fit this into the compartment. So whether you can use it for your RV or not depends on how much room you have physically, whether that little donut base will fit or not. And the name of the app is Smart Propane Scale. And I have an Android, so I go to the Play Store where I can install it. Now, one thing I did notice on the instructions, this will do a 20, 30, and 40-pound tank. The 20-pound tank, the app is free, but they gouge you another $1.99 for reading a 30 or 40-pound tank, which is kind of stupid. Come on, guys. Now the app instructs you to turn the ring on. So we've done that, and please enable Bluetooth. Well, Bluetooth is enabled. Place the tank on the scale. Now the app says reconnecting, no scale detected, reconnecting. Apparently it's not working. I also tried to push the button underneath the donut to see if that would initiate a Bluetooth connection, and it didn't. And fact is, I couldn't find anything in the documentation to say what that button was for anyway, but I thought I'd try it. Then when I go to the Bluetooth settings, I see an entry for gas monitor. If I tried to click on that, I get an error, must have an app installed to use. Well, duh, I have an app installed and it's running. But after clicking on it a few times, eventually I got a pairing notification. Maybe we're headed somewhere. Nope, not yet. No scale detected. Well, look at that. After about the 5th time I tried it, I did get connected, and it has given me how much propane I have in the tank. I also see that the 30 and 40-pound tank options are now no charge, so there must have been a lot of negative feedback. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to close it and then see if it works again. No, it's not connecting again. So this is not quite ready for prime time. I can't recommend it if you have an Android app. If you have an iPhone, maybe it works better. I don't know. It certainly seems pretty finicky. So at this point, I'm not recommending this. And I see an average app rating of 1.8, which is pretty poor. And the comments from the app is that it will not connect or will not stay connected. So this is pretty much an utter failure. You know, the thing is I could call the company and see if I could resolve it, but I'm looking at it from the average user. Does the average user want to have to mess with an app like this? No. So save your money. If you need a propane monitoring system, then get the Mopica Tank Check. Works much better, and I'll post a link in the description to my review of the Mopica Tank Check monitor. Visit rv-project.com.